5 Under 5 is a DIY challenge that is hosted by Missy from Crafty Cove DIY, Christy from Christy Crafty Life, and Emily from Farm Fresh Chic. They are so welcoming and care about the other collaborators. These women are super crafters and have a special love for farmhouse DIYs. Please subscribe to their channel, like, save, and comment. Their channels are listed below. Make sure you follow all of the other wonderful collaborators that are in this challenge. The playlist is linked below. DIY number 1. This paper Christmas tree was free, super easy, and did not cost anything. However, the supplies needed include a magazine, glue stick, 2 wooden glitter stars, and twine. You start by deciding the number of pages you need for the project and begin to fold the pages. You can choose 2 magazines if you want, but I chose only one. Kind of had a neutral vibe, but you can choose others that are more colorful. This takes time, and I folded about 91 pages, folding them in a triangle, then another triangle, and tucking the bottom piece under the 2 triangles. This is done over and over and over again. When you get to the last page, glue them together and put 2 stars at the top. What I did is I glued 2 stars together, and they were glitter stars, and I hot glued it on top of the Christmas tree, and you have a farmhouse Christmas tree for no money because the magazine came in the mail. However, if you count the glue and the stars, you probably have about 50 cents. DIY number 2. Do you need Christmas gifts? I made a paper bracelet as a Christmas gift, and it was so easy to make. The supplies needed include a colorful magazine, some reptile adhesive, glitter finger polish or a silver finger polish, but you can use any kind of finger polish that you want to, depending on the look you want, and some stretch magic beading cord and a skewer. And then so it would be a farmhouse Christmas, I wrapped it in brown craft paper and stamped the paper and tied it with jute. You need to make a pattern to start this project, and the pattern should look like a long triangle with it wide at the bottom and skinny at the top. And roll the large part around the skewer until you get to the narrow part. Make sure to spot glue as you roll. When you get to the end, make sure the last part is glued securely. You can let it dry overnight, but it really dries very quickly. And then the following day, you put your beads on the skewer. Well, they're already on there. I never took mine off. And polish with glitter fingernail polish or silver fingernail polish and let dry. Then over that, you can put some clear fingernail polish. You can thread the beads, the paper beads, through the stretch cord until you get to the end. And you can make different sizes, so you can have larger beads and smaller beads. Then when you get to the end, you're going to tie it snugly and tight, and you are done. You put it in a box. You're going to wrap it with brown paper and the receiver will think they hit the jackpot with such a beautiful gift. The cost is nothing if you have all of the supplies. But if you don't, we are talking with a little bit of glue, a little bit of fingernail polish. I would say probably you may have used 50 cents worth. DIY number 3, napkin rings. The supplies needed include wire jute, hot glue, wooden Christmas snowflakes, scissors, your fingers, or a small round paint bottle. Determine the amount of jute needed and wrap it around 2 fingers or a small bottle. Wrap the jute around the bottle or your fingers at least 6 times and then cut. Hot glue the first and last piece to the piece of jute next to it. Then hot glue a snowflake on the front of the napkin ring and thread your napkin through, and you have a cool Christmas farmhouse vibe going on. Set it on your table and oh my, isn't it gorgeous? This was a very simple DIY. Now the cost of this is probably $1 for the jute. Not because I got it before it was $1.25. And the snowflakes, since there were several in the package, I would say 10 cents. So $1.10 for this one. The fourth DIY is a peat pot tea light holder. The supplies needed include a peat pot, a drill or an awl, a white chalk paint, whitewashed Christmas tree or star, and a tea light. So what you're going to do is you're going to punch holes in the pot with a drill or an awl until you get the desired look. If the punch holes are ragged, you can sand them flat. Paint the peat pot white until dry, and then find something to put on the outside that has a Christmas theme. I used a wooden Christmas tree and whitewashed it and put rhinestones on it. Hot glued it to the peat pot. Put a tea light inside and you have a shabby chic farmhouse Christmas tea light holder to put on your table. This is so simple but so cute. And the cost at the very most is $1 because there were 13 peat pots in one package. So let me know what you think. The fifth DIY is a large Christmas ornament. The supplies needed are very minimal. Some twine, some jot white glue, twinkle lights, balloon, and some greenery. Now people have made this previously and I'm going to try this one. The first thing you want is to plan out how big or large you want the ornament. I wanted mine large so I could set it in a bowl with greenery around it and light it up at night. I blew up the balloon to a large size. Then I took a large amount of twine and saturated it with the white jot glue. I wrapped it around, sideways, upside down. I mean, you just keep wrapping. You don't want to wrap it all the same way, so you're going to go up and down, across, and sideways, and diagonally like that. I did not leave a large space to get a hand or large object inside. There were just tiny spaces all around, just enough to get the balloon out when it was dry. After I removed the balloon and some of the spaces had a large amount of dry glue, I just picked them out. It wasn't any problem. I pushed the twinkle lights inside and set it on top of a wreath. When I turn the lights on, wow, it gives a great nod to Christmas. I have reached 700, but it keeps fluctuating. So I will be reaching out to the winner when it is a steady 700. Remember, the best gifts are not purchased from the store. The best gifts of kindness is given from the heart. If you've liked what you've seen, please consider joining the Z9 Design family. So subscribe, like, save, comment, and share with others. You can also follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Thank you, and I appreciate everyone that has subscribed to my channel. See you later. Bye-bye.